Alright. This is a very spontaneous stream we're doing today. Hello, anyone who might be watching VODs. Yeah, I know I'm not supposed to be doing music stream because YouTube doesn't like it, but I don't care. I have an idea, and I'd rather have it recorded just because I feel like when I have the stream, I can always cross-reference it if I want to like hear an idea. No, I've always had a trombone. I just haven't used it on a stream. So, but we're gonna have it today. I've been practicing trombone today for church stuff, so I want to get an idea down. So I had this idea. You probably heard it before, where it's a simple chord riff, right? It's simple, and I found a cool idea for the trombone on it, but the problem is that this chord progression is too simple, but it still sounds pretty good. Let me put it on real quick. There's a bunch of ideas. I need to remember. I had the idea. That's why I want to stream, because when I have the stream, I have the ideas recorded. So if I capture something, if I do something good, I can like remember it or watch the VOD again. But there's some ideas. Anyways, but there's an idea, but the chord progression felt too simple, so we're going to record something a little bit more than that. So we have this simple loop that's going on. I don't like that. So I'm thinking we're going to go... Yeah, I like that more. So we're going to record this idea laid out, and then I'm going to see what ideas we can discover at the trombone. This might be a terrible stream. I don't care. I just want to have this like documented so I can reference it back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Also, only vertical today. Yeah, I figure I don't want to be overloaded, so I just want to keep it simple. And I'm not sure how long we're gonna do this stream for, but anyway, so we have the idea. So the whole idea I have is this. And then we go. Okay. That's how we do it. Okay, I have to remember this progression. I'm trying to, that's why I recorded, because I just found this and it sounds good and I don't want to forget it. Also, it's going on Abdul and Ames. Glad to have you guys here. So, I'm just going to record this section. Okay, so we have the metronome on. And I forgot it's a 6/8 time, so it's going to count for 6 beats. 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's try this again now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you have an idea. So let's see what ideas we can come with. what key are we in? I don't even know what key we're in right now. I have to find what notes fit on the trombone, and then I can kind of suss out what key we're in. Or maybe whatever. We're doing like a 2/5 thing here. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just figure it out. Find out the notes on the trombone. I need to have an idea. And let's also make this loop properly. Let me loop this properly. I need to have this loop so I can like jam on it for a second. We'll add like a drum part and stuff. I just need to figure out what the idea is here. I feel like there's an idea we can capture tonight. And now that I have the trombone, because I can't usually play the trombone, but this is a rare occasions where I can actually play it. So we're gonna seize the opportunity, man. Let's also use a little, I like using a little reverb. It makes it sound not terrible. And maybe we'll record harmony with the trombone as well. I don't know. I mean, we have harmony with the guitar. I don't know. Is that even my range? We could do like an antecedent consequent thing. Like that could be A. Da na 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 na. Yeah, that could be da 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 da, and then we go da na 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 no no. We have to do this twice. Let's see if we can do it the first time. Also, let me fix this. Come on. Alright, let's see if we can do it. I just did it. How can I forget it? Okay. I messed it up. It's a third position. Okay. Okay. Oh, I wasn't recording! I wasn't recording! Okay. That sucks. I have to change the input. It's okay. It's okay, we can do it again. Nope. Okay, let's see how this sounds. Okay, I like this is an idea. This is an idea, dude. This is exciting. I'm actually wow, let's go, dude. All right. Wait, what if we harmonize this? Would that work? Let me move this off a little bit so I can actually prepare. I kind of like that. Where do we do that? Nope, the notes collide there. I can't do that. Okay, what if we just back off and do harmony? No, these are going to collide too much. But I do want to harmonize this part a little bit. So we can either go below or high, lower or higher. Can I go that high? No. Yeah, we're gonna end up in the same register. I can't do that. I can't go that high. This is why I need to get a trumpet, man, or find a trumpet player or something. So we have to go. See how that sounds. This is going down. It's going down, up, up, down. So we have to do the same thing. That should be the same. Let me do. Can I do half? Can I do half? I want to do half. So let me catch up in chat real quick, guys. My bad. I'm kind of wired right now. I have like the ideas. I have some ideas, and I don't want to lose them. I've been playing trombone like since like middle school, dude. Or elementary school. Have a second trumpet harmony come in 5th bar. Yeah, that'd be like super good if I had a trumpet. Pitch it up. Pitch it up doesn't sound quite as good. I've tried it for other songs, but it just doesn't work as good. It sucks. I wish. I just need to get a trumpet and learn how to play trumpet. What did I just do right now? What was that? That actually sounded right. What was that? That sounded right. I can't remember it now. And a chromatic approach doesn't sound right. I mean, maybe. Okay, maybe we don't do another trombone. Let me get some other instruments in here. Let's bring contact in here. You can't go wrong with contact. Replace with some drums. And I can't use anything like artificial because it's gonna sound rough against like an actual trombone sound. I should record the other guitar parts too. Oh, we're doing it. So we're doing this. We have this. We repeat that a second time, and we end up here. So maybe we should record that and see how I even what I even do there. Drums, yeah. We'll do this kit. Or actually we'll go light. Ah, dang it. What other instruments should we add here? Because we have a guitar, we have the trombone, we're gonna add a drum set right now. What's another thing to add to this? Let's record this while we can with the metronome. And I'm not sure how I'm going to articulate it. If I'm going to do pluck. Because the leading note. Oh, we have to record bass as well. Yeah. You know what? We shouldn't repeat this twice. Instead of like... Okay, well, 1 second. We have a lot of ideas. Yeah, I need to record a bass part too. That's kind of... Yeah. They're going to have the nice walking bass line. In fact, I'm going to do the walk... What's the walking bass line going to sound like? What's the walking bass line going to sound like? Because we're going kind of fast as well. I'm not sure how much we can walk the bass. I need to know where we're going. Okay, so how are we gonna get to this place? That wants to resolve, but I'm not sure we're going there. We're going back here. Yeah. Come on, Buffer. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, Buffer. You can't do this to me, dog. Don't do this to me, dog. Okay. Yeah, so that's... Also, am I tuned? Let's make sure I'm in tune first. That's kind of important, isn't it? Let's add an instrument that actually is properly tuned. You know, we'll add a piano in here. I think a piano wouldn't be a bad idea. My bad. Philharmonic. Let's go on to ASIM. Let's only turn off this pad, a trippy one. Keypad, or even strings. You're on trombone? Yeah, I'm on trombone. That piano. Yeah, the piano. But the piano is always like, we can go to that. Maybe we always go to that. We always go to piano. What's going on, Philharmonic? Don't do this to me. Are you kidding me? Okay, we have to save this project first. Let's save it as, I don't know, not the Crimson Crown OST. We're working on something different. This probably might be for the next game. Who knows? Who knows? Anything's possible. I'm just kind of being seized by whatever music catches my fancy at the moment. Or idea catches my fancy. Where is the idea to thing? I mean, I'm gonna make another folder and call it Daybreakers, even if it doesn't end up for that game. And we're gonna call it the illustrious Idea 3. Okay, we're gonna close this down and we're gonna open it back up. Also, let's change. Where's the pickup set? We can try going for the upper octave one. So instead of going this low, we can... That's a weird approach. Oh, that works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, we're one note above. Maybe we just do that. Okay, let's open up the project. Let's open up Philharmonic. We're going to tune by ear, and then we should be good, because I don't trust... Is that what I named it? I don't even know what I named it. What is that, a Schecter? Nah, it's a Ibanez. I don't know what it is, honestly. Every time I try finding it, the name of it, it doesn't, I don't get like a normal name. I get a bunch of numbers. Okay. For harmonic, now you load it. Perfect. You look for piano. Sure, we'll do this one. Fretless? No, it has frets. I'm not that good to do fret. There's a fretless I kind of want to get, but haven't gone for that. One, two. Okay. mean, the second part's gonna be different, but whatever, we'll work with it. Philharmonic. What? You're on channel 2, but I changed that, so okay. Sounds about right. I could use a tuner for the upper strings. These are the lower strings that the tuner doesn't quite work with. G. Nope, that's not G. G is, where is G? Nope. Is that? A. B. Yeah, this is G. That feels right. It's a little sharp, I think. It feels like it. Better now. Not hearing super obvious beats. Where's A? People with perfect pitch are probably very unhappy with me right now. It's okay. Okay, good enough. Nothing drastically out of tune. Okay, so we go from here. We skip this note. We just go to here, and then the upper extensions change at some point. I'm not sure if electric bass would sounds right for this. Also, I'm gonna put the trombone in a separate channel for right now, and we're gonna lower it down a little bit. Oops, these parts are overlapping. My bad. I didn't mean for that to happen. Okay, let's just record that and see what that sounds like. We're also going to use the correct channel again instead of what we did last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not sure if I like that, but let's just... I mean, that's wrong at the end, but let's just see if this even sounds right. Get rid of that metronome. It sounds super muddy. Okay, what if we cheat and use an upright bass instead of an electric bass? I mean, I can try like changing the character of it a little bit to make it sound a little bit more upright, but you can't really quite get it right with the electric. You can't really fake it. I mean, there's probably ways to fake it, but it just doesn't sound right. Alright, let's actually use an upright bass from Philharmonic. We're gonna cheat today. And just see how that sounds, and then maybe you can make this an excuse to buy an upright bass at some point. 3/4 scale upright bass. Come on. That's brass. Where's strings? Solo bass. I guess we could use the multi, but we're doing pizzicato, right? With the fingers. I can't read it at this resolution. Is that I can't read it. What style? Something style vitreous. I don't know. I can't read that. MF. That's a piano. We'll just do mezzo forte, and then see how that goes. See how this bad boy sounds. Not enough high content, honestly. Like, I'm not hearing the content I want to hear from this pizzicato bass. Oh, that's better. So what did I do before? I did... We can do a chromatic. See how that sounds? Better, but I can't help if like I know the bass is supposed to have a lot of low content. But I don't know. I feel like I want to... I can't hear the attack as clearly as I'd want to hear it. I can't also... I feel like I'm hearing the wrong notes. Like I have to like EQ the highs really crazy. This is gonna be terrible, but I just need to hear. One second, excuse me as I butcher this. Yeah, you're not, there's not high frequencies to hear over here. Okay, we may have to just make it up an octave so I can actually... Also, I need a Mr. Guitar part. I like you. You're great. Love ya. But not here. Not right now. Okay, so it is the correct notes. And of course you have to have like that backbeat because it's playing it straight. And usually that's fine for a walking bass line, but usually it's like doom 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 boom doom boom. You know what I'm talking about? Doom, like. Still too straight. I need to change just a little bit. Maybe it's fine actually. So this goes boom, 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 boom. The second time around we emit this. Our goal is here. We can't do a chromatic walk up because it's only 3 notes and we need to be here on this beat. So that's a little bad. Do-tune. Oh, so I'm gonna bring this down an octave again. From the 1990s. Just peripherals. You got an idea for a game, Chiba Print? Oh, so what's going on, Syndicate? Good to see you again. This is a violin, not solo. Alright, anyways, let's bring this back down. Actually, let's see if it sounds good here. Okay, bring everything back. Let's start from the, here. Cool, I'm gonna bring this back down an octave where it belongs. Excuse me. Here we go. Down an octave. I'm sorry, wait. Okay, cool. Let me get rid of the EQ. Okay. And then bass line. We're gonna just copy and paste here. We're gonna make you unique and special later on. We can keep writing this this chord progression. I think I want to record the other section real quick. And we also have the drums, don't we? I wish I had a proper jazz drums with like the brush sticks, but we will work with what we have. That is our way. We're just gonna work with the tools available to us, and I can spend $200 on another VST another time. I'm really bad at jazz drums, so we're gonna see if we can. I can't play drums in general, and then jazz drums are kind of different. So I'm gonna just do simple kick and then hi-hats. Come on. I'm trying to find a kick. I feel like these are floor toms. There we go. On the ride cymbals. Where's the rides? Okay. Fruity Loops has like a swing option. Yeah, not it's there we go. Tuka booka booka baka baka baka. Okay, and then have these offbeat ones be a little bit lighter. We'll add some randomness to this a little bit later, but this is gonna be fine for right now to get the vibe. And we can add like little hits to accent different parts of the melody or bass line or whatever. And then we have to have the hi-hat like nope, too late. Here maybe? I'm gonna have you be a little bit louder. And a little bit softer here. And we can do boom, boom, doo, doo, doo. Get the toms in here. Or we can just keep it simple with snare, like make it like a 3-piece combo thing. They feel quiet. The drums feel super quiet. Where's the drums? What channel are you on? You're on channel 4. Nothing else is on channel 2. Things are on channel 3. That's not good. Move you to channel 6. I don't know what you are. Ah, the trombone's on channel 4, isn't it? Yeah, you're gonna go to channel. Let's make you 8. Okay, cool. I can't hear the snares. So I'm gonna use. Whoop. Okay. You know what would be a sick addition to this? It would be some xylophones. I'd want to have some xylophones. I think that'd be a great fit. And then we're gonna add a little touch of reverb, I think, for the brass. Just because, you know, I think reverb is like the auto tune of recording. It just makes anything sound better. It makes everything sound not as terrible. Call it verb. Maybe I'll use the better room modeling ones, but for right now I'm just gonna use the simple real verb. No, not real verb. That's the fancy one. I'm talking about Reverb 2 from there's a PlayStation 1 reverb, but we're not gonna do that. Fruity Reverb 2. I don't know, but sometimes it makes it kind of sound garbage, honestly. We'll see. You're 4. Yeah. So let's name you Trombone. You're going to be moving here. I'm going to move you to... Yeah, what do we have a marimba here, dude? This is gonna be like a solo section essentially. Before we go back to. Or we can be crazy and add like vocals. Also, I want to have the, I would like to have the drum line still there. So, for right now I'm going to do this. We're not going to make uniques. Also, if this is going to be like a section, it seems like it's going to be a main idea that it's going to be keep coming up, right? And then we're going to spice it with like either emptiness for whatever different idea we want to have, or like the main thing. But if we're going to make this the main thing, I want to have harmony. We got to have harmony there. Let me see if I can. Let's try another round of. No, let's actually record the other parts of the guitar real quick, and then I will try adding harmony. Oh, we're gonna use our fingers. I keep messing it up. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that there. One. Are we recording the correct channel? Yeah, we are. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. No! Why did it loop over? Was I not recording? Oh, it's oh. It recorded at the start, not at the. Oh, you make me angry. Okay, how many bars is that gonna be? If I were to. So about 6 bars. Okay. That should be enough. We'll do that. I suck. Nope. Muscle memory. There we go. Okay. Okay. That's a thing. Maybe we have the horn also dub on that too. I'm seriously thinking about that marimba though. Alright, let's bring the trombone out. So what's the? So let's do the leading part. Where does it go from there? And then we can harmonize the rest of the stuff there. Again, change this to be the correct channel. We're not gonna have mishaps here. Duh. Wait a second. Was I using? No, that's the correct signal. Okay. We messed it up. We have to re-record it, but let's figure out what the harmonies are going to be, and then we can fix this part. So we started. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right to me. Okay, maybe better. Okay, let's not get that clippy bat sound. I don't like that clippy sound. Buffer, don't do this to me. Am I gonna forget the part? One second, we have to wrap it a little bit. Okay, maybe that works. 1, 2, 3. Does that sound good? Did I record it twice? No, that's the guitar part. One of them is the guitar part. Okay. Okay. I'm not convinced, man. I'm not convinced at all. If I'm gonna be real with you, I don't feel quite convinced with anything I'm doing here. It's different if you have like multiple trombone players playing together, because you can harmonize, you can like blend your sound easier. I don't like this reverb thing, if I'm gonna be real with you. I'm either gonna try to model the sound directly or just, I don't know. And it's like, it's not, and it's, the guitar is like super strong in comparison to, like, what is, what channel are you? You're on channel 5. Do I have channel 5 at a different volume than the rest? No, it's still pretty high compared to the trombones. And they're like fighting for the same. Yeah, it sounds, I don't know, the harmony I'm not quite convinced on. Let me try doing the bass part as well for it, or the lower part. Yeah, I'm not feeling super confident on it, man. Yeah, and the timing's off. You have to re-record the first part. It's not. So the bass part would have to end here, I think. Like if we do that. Maybe we don't do horn harmony for this. I'm not convinced with that intro part. I'm gonna add the marimba. I'm feeling marimba for this. Philharmonic. You got some nice marimbas in you. And it's going to be per chromatic. Marimbas. I can't tell what you are. We're just going to go with this one. Is there anything else I want to do for this melody? I think the finger style, because this one sounds softer because we're using finger style. But here we're actually like striking it. I need to think. I know harmonically this is what I want to have happen here. I'm trying to figure out how we're going to partition this out. Because maybe having the guitar do all of it may not be right. Like maybe the guitar only plays a certain part of it. Maybe that's... Let me try a different articulation for the guitar real quick and see if that sounds any better. And switch it back to... Okay, metronome on, record. Oh my goodness. So weird. Different articulation. I'm doing a different articulation or rhythm. Okay, get that crunchy crunch out of here. No more crunch. Okay, so we have the softer articulation now. It sounds better. And then have the bass. Are we gonna have the bass do stuff with it too? Maybe. I think I might keep the drums out of it. I don't know. Maybe we won't. Bass part. We'll find out. This feels weird. These two bars. It feels very abrupt. And this trombone just disappears too, so we have to do something with him. I don't know. Or we just use different instruments to achieve the same harmony. Ooh, what is it? Oh, wrong thing. No, that's our marimba. We're gonna save you for the sick marimba solo, dude. You're not even ready, man. You're not even ready. It's gonna be... Let's get this right. Boom, 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 boom. Nope, too early. And we have to mimic them. Dun, doo, doo, doo. I'm not sure, dude. I'm not feeling... Okay, we'll come back to this. Hit that sick marimba solo, dude. Actually, you should probably have the marimba in the background in general. Doing stuff. Comping as well. Maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. Where are you at? We hit the lick. No, we're not gonna do that. Can we... I think we're gonna do the swing. There's a swing thing you can do. Like if I do this. Yeah, it's gonna do the thing. See, it's not straight. It's not going doot 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 doot. It's going. So now I can keep it like. Think about it in this way as like just straight quarter notes, but still have the nice rhythm I'm looking for. But no, I think I want to have full control over the rhythm, so I actually have to do the manual string swinging. That's the price of power. Nope. Let me catch up in chat real quick, guys. Down with the sickness. Yeah, down with the sickness with the marimba cymbal, dude. Gosh, when I put notes randomly, I always hear it and call it bad. Happens every time when I had no idea but wanted to make music. Yeah, that's why you have to go by the taste. Your taste, man. Oh, what's going on here? How to only swing certain patterns. I'm sure there's a way, just never found a spot to apply it like this. Yeah, like I just manually do it at that point because I don't know how to manually turn it on and off. There's probably, you can probably automate it. Like, can you actually? You can create an automation clip. You can do that to disable swinging and re-enable swinging, but that seems like a lot to just manage. I don't have to do that. And it's like a project-wide thing. I think it affects everything, if I'm not mistaken, not just this channel. Like if I make this swing and I go to this channel or this channel, yeah, it applies everywhere, I think. So that's not good. That's like super stateful. Anyways, let's go back to here though. Yeah, we're gonna have the marimba in the background, just kind of comping and reinforcing some of the rhythmic ideas. I'm gonna turn off the trombone lead for right now. Where is the guitar? Guitar, where are you? Oh, did I disable you? Okay, there we go. There's our guitar. So we're gonna make you do this rhythm. Come on. Don't do this to me. You can't be doing this to me every 5 seconds, dog. You're tearing me apart. File. Settings. Huh? Wait. We have 2 projects? This is an older version of it. Why is there 2? Ethel, how do you allow to have 2? Yeah, we're actually gonna move this. You're gonna end here. You're gonna be on the first. You're gonna be off 1. You're gonna be off 1. Hit him with the same rhythm. One, two, three, doon. Bring back the rest. And then we're going. You are happening. Yeah, you're doing the da da da, the 3. The 3-3. I love doing that rhythm. Baga baga ba da da. I do it in a ton of songs. It's kind of a habit of mine at this point. Maybe instead of doubling the harmony, I should actually play in the spaces where there's no, like the harmony's playing, and when it stops playing, we do something in the background. So here it's like hanging for a second, so we can do. Here. You're gonna pop up a little bit. You're gonna arpeggiate. We're gonna have the marimba arpeggiate. You're turning into a synthesizer, buddy. What's the rhythm we had here? Yeah, 2 notes in between. I don't think that's right. Can we like make this? I need it to be obnoxiously loud so I can hear where it fits rhythmically. I think it's a little late. There we go. Now you can go back to being not as loud. Go away. We can like use this to highlight particular notes in the harmony that we find saucy. This is not... There we go. Yeah, we need more marimba, dig. We need to bump that bad boy up. I might just pan them too, so it feels like they're sitting somewhere in the room. But I don't know. And then marimba's gotta have the verb. You can't not have the verb as a marimba. I'm gonna keep a little bit of the dry channel though, but that's also true. You're also in the wrong channel, aren't you? Oh, because you... Okay, yeah. This is the working space. You're going there. The nice soft guitar part goes there. And we're going to save. And... It sounds goofy, but... Wait until you see that bad boy in the mix. Marimbas don't have like they have to keep hitting it to kind of like, unless there's like some special articulation that this has, but I have to like repeatedly, if I want to sustain a note, I have to just kind of keep hitting it over and over again until like until I get to the note I want to get to. Okay, that sounds like a strong start for the marimba solo. The guitar is a little strong. We have to bring it down a little bit. Guitar goes a little too strong. I like it though. I like the energy, but it's just you got to let the other guys play, dude. Gotta let the other guys have a turn. Thing about it, I like it. Yeah, that's you know, honestly, I can totally see the Mario Sunshine kind of vibe, man. Any songs on Spotify? No, I don't really send my music to Spotify. I just keep it on Newgrounds or just don't publish it at all. Maybe I'll dump it on YouTube or something, but we'll see. So we're gonna have 4 bars to do your magic. We have to have some harmony, like some other thing for this. Let me see if I can do something. Da, da, da. Let's try that. Okay, that's a good start. Da-da-da-da. I just have to pucker up though, but I think we got to do it. I think we just got to play that part. Let's hit that. Let's do this. Okay. Messed it up. It's okay. Oh, messed up the last part. Okay, getting better. No, he goes up. Dun, dun. Why am I talking to myself in third person? I go up. What are you talking? I'm thinking about this as another trombone player. Okay. Messed it up. Overthinking it. Okay, now. I farmed it. I don't like that last part. It needs to resolve. The bottom part's going here. So we have to go. We have to resolve up. Let's just hear this. Oh, we go to the same note. We have to go higher. I'm gonna put this. I'm not gonna delete it yet. I'm gonna put it in like the fridge. It's nice. That's nice, dear. But we're not gonna. That doesn't go on the picture frame. We're onto something though. Let's try it again. Didn't breathe right. Third position or second position. Come on, lips, don't mess with me. Lips. Come on. We're gonna breathe. We're gonna record it. It's gonna be good. It's just the same position, down a partial, up a partial, a little bit up, a little bit back down, and then we go to the second, and then you go to the third. Second position, third position. We can do this. We can do this. I believe in me. Let's go. Nope. Messed it up. Okay, this is for real. Maybe we need to look at somewhere else. Let's just look at something else. Let's just... I'm gonna take a minute. We're taking a minute. 1 second. Let me just collect myself. How's everyone's day going, dude? How's everyone doing today? Oh, okay, come on. Just gotta breathe. Let me get some... I have some water. 1 second. Let me get some water. And let me empty out my spit valve too while we're at it. See, this is why people buy VSTs instead of recording it. Because then you have to actually play the instrument and then play it good. That's like the two important ingredients. You have to play the instrument, but also play it good. Oh, brother. Okay. Drove 2.5 hours for nothing, then laundry. That sounds terrible, dude. But hey, man, at least you made it back and forth safely. Let's see if we can say the same when we try recording this. Let's go. Wrong partial. Okay, that's fine. We got one part, half of it correct. We got one half of it correct. So we could just movie magic. Woo! Look at that. All right, so you have to do the same part, but it's gonna go down. We have to resolve up. That's the thing we do here. Okay, yeah. Nice. Let's get rid of the room sounds here. No. Let's get rid of the room sounds here. Boop. Boop. Let the marimba rip. Mr. Marimba Man. Kill it, dude. We're going to move this to the correct track so things can blend correctly. And then, we got a harmony, dude. We got a harmony. I'm not happy with that last part. But this is something. This is something. This is progress, dude. add the... Did we resolve it too early? There we go. Da, da. So we have another option here. We can like keep going. We can have a handoff happen between this and another instrument, like maybe the guitar or piano or something. I don't know, like something. Oh, that caught me off guard, dude. Okay, so we can't go straight to these horn sections. We actually have to we have to establish the rhythm section and harmony first before we jump into this. So maybe have like a bar or two where they're just gonna do their thing for a second. Like have this go, have this go for a bar. Have the guitar here too. Just so like your ears are not taken aback by like this wall of information just out the box. Like we established the rhythm section for you, and then you can hear this cool part. Try something jazzy on the guitar. I need to like be able to play something jazzy. That sounds like promising though. Let's see. I can't improvise as well on guitar. Oh, that's like not enough time to do something cool. No. Either we're gonna have like 2 solo sections going for a fat minute, because this is only like 4 bars. We can like introduce another idea. That's the same part, just play on a different instrument. Am I plugged in? I am plugged in. Maybe I save a guitar solo for something else. is like... I don't know. There's some ideas here. Thing going for a second. Kind of, yeah. I mean, we can pretend like we have two guitarists here. So like we have one playing the semi-acoustic, and then we can have a random dude, guitar player B, come in with the... See, but it's like we need to extend this more. And I don't know where we're gonna go with this. That's the problem. Like this is like half, I don't know. And then we can hit them again with the where's the trombone parts? You're just on different channels, aren't you? You're far apart from one another. Yeah, I want to keep you together so I can just... Yeah, so we're going to give you some more time to do stuff. That's something. Okay, we're just gonna record and then see. We're just gonna hope for the best. I think that's just what we're gonna do, dude. We're just gonna hope for the best. We're just gonna hope for the best, man. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, dude. That's something. That sounds alright. That sounds not terrible. That almost sounds passable. Isn't that kind of crazy? We went a little Baroque there. But hey, you know what? You can't beat a little Bach. We should make a fugue one day. That'd be fun. That kind of sounds like nice being empty. That sucks. We have to re-record that at some point. I'm not happy with that. What if you have like double guitars doing comping this? Wait, what does that sound like? I don't think it's gonna sound good, but nah. this. We're gonna do a bar. We're gonna truncate this. We're gonna bring this back here. We're gonna make you longer, so we can have the guitar part start from. This is like a nice little motif or theme or something. I'm not sure where this would fit in the game, but I'm not sure where this would fit in a game. I think it's cool. I mean, what do you guys think? What kind of place in the game would this be in? French fries? No fried worms. What are we talking about? Fisherman's tail. This is fresh. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Miss Slim. Also, King from Space. Thank you. Love your setup. Well, your camera's shut up. Don't gotta look at your face. Yeah, no, the face. I mean, who cares about the face? This face is not important. You don't need my face. Beach theme, water theme. Interesting. Okay. Interesting idea for location in the game. You know, this is actually sounding better to me. I like this kind of heartbeat too. This is starting to. This is starting to sound better, dude. Is it just me, or is it like not sounding terrible? I'm so surprised, man. We have to have the drums do a lead in though. Like either a count in or like a tom something. You gotta do something, man. That's a piano. We still have the piano in the project. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with it. One, two, three. You gotta make it swing. You should be actually stronger, and this should be weaker. I'm making the trombones lower in the mix so we can actually hear everything more balanced. I'm gonna have the vibra or the marimbas play with this section as well. We're gonna do that just to have a little bit more Something really steady here. Yeah, you're minor. Major. Long, stronger. Maybe upper octave. I'm struggling to hear this in the mix. I'm struggling to hear this in the mix. And we resolve it. We always do that sus4 or sus2 resolution, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Are you in 6/8? Yeah, I'm in 6/8 right now. I'm in 6/8. Do 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 4 5 7 1 2 do do 4 5 6 do 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 4 do 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 bop. Cowboy Bebop. Hey, that's the biggest compliment, man. I really liked I liked jazz before Cowboy Bebop, but it really like reignited that jazz fire in me. The thing that got me was Blue Train by John Coltrane. So you're in. Let's go, Reptilian. I'll make sure that they taste like gourmet. Okay, bye. Have a good one, dude. Have a good one, Hakeem. That's a character from Cowboy Bebop, Hakeem, right? The guy with the corgi. Good stuff. Yeah, I need to get some. The thing I need in my arsenal is like some good saxophonists. I need to make some connections with some good saxophonists. I can like have them hop on a track. I need to get like a VST for saxophones. I can preview how things sound and then I can transcribe it and then send them the sheet music. This is pretty like this is actually pretty good, man. The reverb I'm not super happy with. Maybe I'm just gonna use the good stuff. We'll just use some real verb. To model something. I can't read. We can hear better how this sounds. Oh, this feels very... What is this? I can't read it. Can you guys read it? I can't read it. I'm like unable to read what preset I've selected here. It sounds like super spacious though. I don't know, maybe I just keep it. Like look at that, it's just going forever. It almost feels like too much, honestly. Yeah, this feels way like too much. Let's go to church. Yeah, it's like a very, it's not as long as that. Should we have the guitar actually go through reverb as well? I like that's in front, but... Oh, is this not even in the right channel? It's not. This one's getting rid of a lot of high content. I don't like that. I don't like that we're losing a lot of high content with this one. I think I have to do like a split of partially reverbed, but then partially dry mix. I like that. Where's the drums? I don't like this. I really don't like this guitar part. Like the recording sucks. And it's like so buzzy, this guitar, dude. I have this dilemma where the music I want to make can only be made in a DAW, but I hate using DAWs. That is a tough pickle, man. Out of curiosity, like, what kind of music do you want to make? I mean, I guess anything electronic requires a DAW, right? Outside of, like, you know, if you're going to use purely analog synth stuff. What's going on in Motivational Life? It's good to see you here, man. Yeah, I was talking to a coworker about that the other day, where I was like, it would be kind of cool to be able to make music, because I have a synthesizer that has like a sequencer built into it, and I'm able to just you can make little songs in it, and it's pretty. I enjoyed that process of making songs completely in this device without touching anything else. But there's a control that DAWs just kind of afford. I think the only answer I can give you, man, is, you know, just learn to love the DAW. Just embrace it. Be molded by it, folded by it, transformed by it. Become one with the DAW. Yeah, are we gonna re-record this? That's the dilemma I'm facing right now. I want to get this guitar repaired because it's not up to snuff. I can tell you that much. The guitar, there's some things that vibrate on it that bother me. It bothers me. Like the B note, B on the G string. There's like something sympathetically vibrating with it. I need to find it. Now you're not doing it. There you go. Like if you strike a little too. buzzing that happens, and it bothers me. And I swear, there's something inside the guitar. If I shake it, I hear nothing, but I hear a little thing. I hear a little thing vibrating when I play certain notes, and it makes me mad. And it's not happening on the fretboard. I think it sounds like something, like a little thing inside of here. I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. Yeah, I'm not sure though. I suck, but it's okay. We're still practicing it. I will become a classical guitarist one day. Anyways, but yeah, this solo sucks. I don't like that. So I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. I like the idea. It's just weird that there's this classical guitar comes out of nowhere in this song. I know we're doing the solo thing, but I almost want to have the accompaniment match this or switch up. And we need to have another section. So we do da, 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 da. That's the main. That's the okay. Yeah. So that's that. Can we do like a bossa nova thing in 6/8? Because maybe we can do the switch up to make this feel more integrated into the song. How would that work? I don't think it can work, but maybe it can. I don't know. What's the tempo we're working with? Or let me get the metronome. Let me switch. Let's make a new arrangement. I just want to put a click track here. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. I'm so used to. I really would have to change the meter. We have to like do a meter modulation. To be able to do that, like I think we would have to change up the tempo entirely. What note is this? What chord is this even? Is it this? It seems like really close relatives, but it's not. It doesn't seem. I don't think that's the same. It's the same like root, but without the third, which indicates the. I don't know, man. F maybe reptilian. C sharp. It could be anything. Okay, how do we do that? How do we fit this into? Can we fit this into this? That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. You have to just say, screw it. We're changing the song entirely midway through. That might work. That might actually work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that actually seems plausible. I'm gonna re-record this because I don't think this is too static. I want the harmony to go somewhere. And look at that buzz. That buzz is so terrible, dude. It's like terrible, dude. Okay, whatever. Don't tell me what to do, misto. How are you? Thank you, misto. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, we don't do that. Thank you, misto. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. The song's coming together way better than I would have thought. I started the stream just to get the idea out before I forgot it. And we were way further along than I would have imagined. So that's pretty cool. So can we get the same idea? So what does a drum look like when we do this? Like we have this. That's not gonna work. The guitar feels so loosey-goosey, dude. It feels so loosey-goosey, man. This feels so... So we have like beginning intro, an A section, a B section for soloing. We go back to the A section with a little modification to it. And then we go into this C section and... Okay, let's say we want to stick with this, right? Right now we're just going between... I'm assuming this is the one. I like that, so we go into 1, and 2, 3. What is that? That's a 6. Back to 2. And 5, 1. Nice. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 2, 2, 5, 1. Very easy. It feels too close to home though. Like we're going a round trip, but you know what, let's just explore that. Let's actually play correctly. We can do this voicing too. No. No. Yeah, we're gonna stick with this voicing. Okay, let's metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not keeping up the metronome at all. How did I do this before? Okay, 1 second. How did I do it before? 'Cause that's... Oh, that's what I did. Okay. So it's not really a bossa nova beat. It's... I need to figure out the pacing for each chord, man. Well, I don't know. We're gonna see what's gonna go on here. I just want to do a change from this. And someone mentioned that this song sounds very beach vibe. Someone mentioned it was like a beach or like I don't know. Let's actually listen. Actually, let's just let me record something real quick and slap it on here. I think part of it, the goal is also to have the acoustic more integrated into the song meaningfully. There we go. Yeah, something variable. But yeah, like this is let's see if this even fits. Oh my goodness, the scratchy scratch. I need to record it differently. Yeah, you hear the scratching scratch sounds? Oops. That's not right. Okay. And that's the original guitar part. Why does this like... This is weird. Maybe get rid of this bar and just have it go straight to this. Yeah, this feels weird. I'm not feeling super down with this sickness. Oliver Klosoff, what's going on here? Any Spanish style guitar songs? That's the only thing I know. And I can't even do it right. Can't even do it right. Oh man. Can't even do it right. That's the closest I have. I need to re-record some parts. Also, let's clean up some... You can hear some of the clacky clacks from like the either the F trigger or it's slamming against itself. I usually like using dynamic mics instead of condenser mics for recording horns, but today I was a little bit lazy. Oh, I can't get rid of that one. I also want to change this part a little bit, but it's fine. I might make it unique. Where's the make unique part? Make unique, there we go. So I can do some other stuff. And we can make this chill a little bit more now, because this one's adding all the melodic stuff. Da-da. Two straight. Has to be off by one. You're off by one. We did the first one correctly. I just messed up every single other one. And man, I'm not sure I want to do that. I'm not going to do the arpeggio thing. It sounds kind of dumb. And then we could fix this. You're gonna be purely comp. Just G. Maybe have it like increasing to this in terms of velocity. And you're supposed to be one off. Take up cat. Is that the rhythm right? I think it has to be forward a little bit. That sounds right. Gotta fix all the rhythms. Can't have bad rhythms. All right, we either record another guitar part. My God is an Awesome God. That's a good song, dude. That's a good song. I forgot how to play it. It's and there's a bunch of good versions of it too. But what was it? Oh, I can't remember. I used to. There's like a. That's a good. That's the one that. Oh God. It's like the Kirk Franklin, I think, version. Yeah, it's a good song, dude. Varg Skeletor? I've never heard of that. Wait, what? Another go. Oh, Rob Scallon? What's going on? Javier Reyes does some Spanish classical on an 8-string and 12-string that is just insane. Really? I've never heard of Javier Reyes. I need to check it out. I know of like the general ones, but not general ones, but the big ones, like, you know, Paco de Lucia. He's like the only one I know, actually, for like that. There's also the guy who like he does like Spanish guitar, but it's on electric. It's from like the 70s or 80s though, and his picture on his album cover, like his forearms are humongous. It's like he has this Les Paul, and his forearms are humongous, but his legs look very tiny, and it's like. It's pretty wild. I can't believe I remember that. Yeah, it's a good one. There's also other. It's crazy. Like, you'd find some basic, like, I don't sound mean, but it's like intentionally simply composed like Christian songs. But then you'll find like some other versions that are just like really gnarly, and people are just doing this crazy weird jazz stuff on it, or just throwing harmonies or like ideas in there that are just like completely out of it's just out of left field, but yet it fits so good. It's like wild. It's like there's one I was listening to. It was like Friend of God, and that one is like it's a very simple one. It's a very simple chords, right? Like you just bounce on this. Maybe if you're spicy, like at some point in the song it goes. But it's like very simple. But then like you hear this jazz pianist like just do this crazy, not even crazy. It's just something that you wouldn't have expected. Like he has this idea on it where it's like. This sounds lame out of context. But like if you hear the 1 second, we have to take a detour. I know not everyone may be Christian, but you gotta admit, there's some great Christian music out there. All right, even if you don't believe, like there's still some crazy. You can't deny there's the crazy music and crazy harmonies in there. Israel Holton is his name. That's just his actual name. Like there's like, yeah, this one. It's like, I'm just gonna play the one part. Yeah, like that piano part. You hear that? Listen for the piano. What's that flute part? I would never have thought of doing that. Like it's wild, dude. And I remember playing with like a lot of really good pianists who just take simple songs and just reharmonize them in crazy ways. It's crazy how much you can do with like just 2 notes as well, because like with 2 notes you can communicate so much harmonic information. Like even with like major or minor chords, you can tell if it's a major or minor just by the third. Just 2 notes. So you can play like an entire scale. And you just play the thirds. You get the idea though. And like there's some crazy guitar parts I've heard where it's like oh, how did I do it? Yeah, like that's the 2 parts. It's like 2 notes alone can communicate so much information and just make a part sound so much cooler, dude. It's insane. My sword and shield. What kind of music I prefer? Playing with simple pianists who are now going. Wait, what? But yeah, jazz is nuts, dude. Tosin is their lead and has a crazy looking thumb. I'd imagine. Javier Reyes Suspiro. Let me put that in the side real quick so I don't forget it. Oh yeah, I've never seen this dude before. 1 second. Oh, brother. Javier. You can't start off that crazy, man. What is this movement? What is this chord movement? Jeez, low notes so low, dude. You know, honestly though, this is as crazy as this is, like, if we're gonna start comparing guitars, there's this lady, Petra, I forgot her last name. She plays chaconne from Bach, the chaconne, and her guitar is gnarly. It's like this, it looks normal, but then you see this crazy attachment onto it. Like, there's not even frets there. These notes exist for one purpose. But I'm not gonna lie, like, every hardcore classical guitarist, not every single one, but there's like, I see this arms race that's kind of happening where I just see different ones with different wild, gnarly components add to it. There's a classical guitarist YouTuber who has a pretty gnarly guitar too. I don't know his name though. Yeah, like she's not alone. That's a thing. Classical guitar. I don't know, restring. He made a restring video. This guy, Brandon Acker. He's like super into the old guitars as well. Like he plays a lute and a bunch of other instruments, but his actual classical guitar he's using is just wild. Yeah, this one has like, I think he's done something more though. I've seen it with some extra attachments that are very odd. Maybe I was watching him like he was doing like a lesson with somebody, you know, and it was like recorded. But yeah, it's like so many guitarists have some wild stuff. And there's like this violin as well. There's this violin that has these extra strings that are not meant to be played, but they're meant to resonate sympathetically, which is pretty crazy as well. His real crush, some Polish lady playing a guitar in church. I mean, brother, that checks off all the boxes, man. Honestly, she had me at church. The guitar is like a bonus. Do you play guitar? Not really. I'm terrible at it. Okay, I'm lying. I'm not terrible, but I'm not great either. Alright, I think I'm just gonna export the song. I'm gonna sleep on it. I'll come back in the morning, see how I feel, and then go from there. I need to get up early today, technically. And I need to go to a church thing. Or practice thing. That's why I was practicing trombone, because I was preparing some music for that. Let's export this, what we have so far. We're gonna give it a nice listen through. RHCP, please. I don't know what that is, honestly, man. He knows some crazy work. He probably does, dude. And he has like great insight too, because it's not just about technicality. It's also about like phrasing and the emotion you're trying to capture and all this other stuff. It's pretty gnarly how much goes into playing classical pieces. Like I wouldn't consider myself a classical guitarist at all. But just playing like the simple stuff, it's pretty difficult. It's very exposing. Like a pick solves so many problems for you. Distortion solves so many problems for you. It's so easy just doing that. But playing like even this simple thing, this it's meant for classical. It sounds so bad on this. You get the idea. It's like I'm so much of my weaknesses are being exposed. All right, let's give this a listen through and see how we feel, and then I'll answer some questions and then call it a stream. Okay, that's a song. You can really hear the gasp of air here, dude. The gasp of air is just insane. Like, look at that. But if I cut it out, it feels a little unnatural. I mean, it kind of gives it a life. It sounds like an actual person's playing this instead of like a... This came out way better than I would have thought, dude. Yeah, it came right in time zero. We're assessing the song right now and seeing how it sounds and seeing what we like and if there's anything we need to change. It's a setting that randomly adds a voice saying California in the middle of the song. Wait, what? RHCP equals Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's a setting that randomly adds a voice saying California in the middle of a song. What? I'm missing some context, dude. Yeah, I do, man. I for real got one. And it's a real one too. It's not a. It's a real deal. I can even put it in green mode. It's pretty cool. All right, let me re-record. Not re-record it, but re-export this out. Cause I need to get those gasps out of there. I didn't notice it before, but now I really do, and it's bothering me. You asked what the RHCP setting on the software did, so I answered, gotcha. I mean, I didn't know there's a setting like that in the software at all. That's pretty gnarly. You have a Canon on your desk, bro? What Canon? What, like a Canon camera? What are we talking about? Oh, you're talking about the CRT. Why do you choose a classic 90s computer kind of setup over? Yeah, it's just fun, man. I just like it. I already have to deal with like RGB and I don't know, like I just want something that feels different than my day job. You know? Yeah, green mode is a proven method of finding out if it's a real CRT. Yeah, like that's the thing I go to. It's like, yeah, dude, you can tell it's real because it has green mode. Yeah, we reject modernity here. Yeah, speaking of which, I really want to do another C stream, but I need to get this game done already. I just want to go back to work on the game engine. Or make an ASCII game, like an actual proper terminal ASCII game. I'm excited though. This sounded good. This sounds good, man. Oh, let me re-export it and I didn't hear any weird gasps there, so that's fine. I might try to re-record some stuff, but who cares? Who cares? Export MP3. Yeah, replace it. Yep. Nice. Okay, I'm going to transfer this to my computer, and then I think we're good for the night, guys. I think we're good for the night. Let me find... The Reconquista is what directly resulted in the discovery of North and South America and the entire world. That's pretty gnarly, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, I've heard, like... I haven't learned too much about it. I've only learned, like, certain stories about specific kings during the Crusades era. I'm not knowledgeable enough about it, but it's a very different thing. There's also, like, there's a lot of stuff, because there's afterwards. I think I'm thinking way afterwards, because I'm thinking about the 30 Years' War. I do know a bit more about, like, that, comparatively. Like, you have, like, the Magdeburg Confession, which is really cool. Not to get, like, super into... It's not even really theology, but... I mean, it's kind of theological, but... It's a very interesting, like, letter or paper or something made by people about, like, hey, you know, when does the boundary between states and individual right to practice your belief, like, when do you have the right to defend yourself, right? When do you like, what's a theological defense for that, right? Where is the thing? It's a very interesting thing, paper. That came out at kind of a big cost, because, like, those people, Magdeburg just got sacked right afterwards. Where is the folder? Oh, it's in Daybreakers. Here we go. Yeah, and I spelled it wrong. We're gonna download you to not this folder. We're gonna go downloads. That elusive garage theme attempt 6. It came. We finished it, dude. We finished the attempt 6. It's in the game. It sounds good. It works. We're done. We finished it. The movie's over. We did it. At least Garage 6 is done. Maybe you have to go back and do another one. I don't know. I'm actually kind of thinking about doing another one, if I'm gonna be honest with you. But we will see, dude. Where is the Oh, wrong folder. I have to go to music. And I have to go to originals. And I can download this one. Nice. Oh, man. The landless knights roaming around, kind of being socially undesirable, so they and Italy sent them on a journey to discover land. And these are the people who would eventually discover South Africa and destroy the entire Mayan and Aztec civilizations. Yeah, that's how you get Cortez, right? From, what should we call it? From Road to El Dorado. All right, dude. I think we had a really successful session today, dude. I think we made some dang fine old music, dude. I'm actually very, very pleased as punch with what we've done today. Very, very happy. Let me upload it to Discord so I can actually hear it too. Yep, here we go. Yeah, it's called Dia 3, not Idea 3, Dia 3. It adds ambient sounds instead of a garage soundtrack. Zero, I was actually thinking about that, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about, like, what if we just have no music and just ambient sounds? I was considering that legitimately, dude. We're supposed to work on assets for the game today, but I got sidetracked with this song thing. It's fine. How many times am I gonna be able to play trombone at night for stream? But the music for the game sounds good, like, or the garage theme. It sounds good in there, especially with the transitions. Look here, listen to that, dude. Okay, maybe it's a little bit low. Let me put the the volume up. I need to mix it louder. It's pretty good, man. That's what I'm talking about. Especially with that cat sound, the meow 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 meow. I think we went good on that, dude. I think the garage thing went hard. A knight fighting the Reconquista. His life is actually one big adventure movie. Really? I need to check it out, Oliver. You got some great lore. Honestly, I'm gonna start because I'm working on a new game and I'm trying to get as much inspiration from actual real historical events as possible. So I was like looking at some stories of like ex-German mercenary turned merchant turned mercenary turned pirate turned convict or turned prisoner. I need to find the guy's name. It was a crazy story. What is your go-to programming language, and what's the thing which you like most about computer science? I like working in C, and I like that it's very simple, and you have access to the low-level stuff. You're treated like an adult. You can do terrible things, but that's your own prerogative, and there's not much complexity in it. I love C. I love working in C. It's great. Outside of that, like, I don't know, solving problems is cool. Solving problems is very not vindicating, but just makes you feel good. But I think making things that people can actually interact with is always super. I don't know. I like that part a lot. I like hearing what people have to see and say, and I like making games that can actually impact people in some way. Even though this game is very simple and it's just a mechanical toy, it's much more just to see if I can actually get a polished product out there. But yeah, I like making experiences for people, man. For a great book on Cortez, check out Conquistador by Buddy Levi. I'm gonna write that down and I'm gonna save it and send it. In fact, I'm sending it to myself right now, so I don't forget. It's similarly epic. Yeah, Genghis Khan is crazy though. That's a man who conquered like everything. His story is pretty insane. Answer for the game, so technically correct. Not this game, a future game though, for sure. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think we reached the end of the stream. This has been kind of short, but we got a lot done. I'm actually very happy with it, so yeah. As always, thank you for watching. God bless. And until next time, stay cozy.